Hi, kiddos. Welcome to the sweat session. Why the hell? Why the hell do I have? Oh my goodness. Hi, Linda. Unjani Ndazi. Sorry, I'm just setting up my music. I'm about to start working out. Um, we meet again. Where were you guys? Beni Gupi. Oh, silent life. No, this is not a silent life. Or we are silent life. I'm just setting up my music. Unjani Ndazi. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? This month we are pitizela. I got money. Generally. Like we are pitizela, Linda. Yo, wait. Good morning. When I good morning. My network is bad. Like, yo, wait. El pitizela, little pitizel. I don't understand what's happening with my network. It's hectic. behold forever. Good evening. Thank you, Sister Hannah, for being here. We are about to start with our workout. Don't forget to like Sister Hannah. And if you're seeing this face for the first time, Sister Hannah, hit the subscribe button. I couldn't keep postponing the live. I had to eventually come and actually work out. I was starting to feel like I'm going crazy. I'm one of those people, if I don't work out, I start feeling a little depressed. So I had to come and work out. Thank you guys. Hi, Alice. Come on, Linda. What is tea? Whew. It's been a long week. Home of the hip hop. We're just warming up our body. Please do that. Do that. If you're seeing this face for the first time, smash the subscribe button, because what? Why are you not subscribed yet? Why are you not subscribed yet? Hey, bam, 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 bam. Girls need. They gradually become worse. Don't bite the apple, Eve. Good girls gone bad, the city's filled with them. Everybody ran her, just like fast fast. What are you laughing at, Marakidos? Wait into the hard life. It will inspire you, let's hear it from me. We're just owning up the body. And we're moving into a deep squat, the anti-aging squat. Hi, Christy, how are you? Okay, hi, Dr. A, good night. Shame for what? Montana, I wonder, how did that go, Linda? So for your reference, I'm going to be using 6 kgs. We're starting with a reverse lunge. Remember, we're working the whole body. And always engage your core so that you work the correct muscles. engage the core. By switching sides. How did it go, Sis Linda? Dazi, hi Miss Malaika. Energy, Christy, I'm already like out of breath. Yesterday I didn't exercise. I feel like I'm a little out of balance. Engage the core. Hi to everyone who just joined. If you're seeing this face for the first time, smash the subscribe button. Double tap on your screens to give me a like. We're gonna be alternating a reverse lunge. Engage the core. I always struggle with the angle, guys. Bear with me. I always struggle with the angle. If you feel the 6 kg is too light, you can increase. If you feel it's too much, you can do it without the weights. Side squat. Oh guys, I'm missing so many comments. Side squat, so you're just gonna hold your dumbbell and squat to the side. We're gonna start with one side and then we're gonna do the other side, right? Always use your heels to push up your body. Let's go. Engage the core. We're switching sides. Oh, mama. Hi, Didi. How are you? Dinao Khudirwang. How are you, Khudirwang? Other side. Try to go as low as you comfortably can. And always use your heels to push that body up. If you're seeing this face for the first time, smash the subscribe button. Double tap on your screens to give me a like. And you have the space and the time. Let's go. Join in the fun. It's an antidepressant session. We are distressing. We're gonna be doing both sides now. Alternative. Actually, not really now. I've just had a hectic week. So, but I have to work out anyway, so I just thought, let me just go live. Because I can't skip workouts. I can skip anything, but I can't skip working out. Yesterday I skipped a workout and I was starting to feel like I'm going crazy. I was starting to feel the stress creeping in. So tonight I just had to come in and exercise. antidepressant. I had to come in and distress. Yes, you know. The poll, Linda, whenever I put on a poll, nothing happens. So I just figured, let me not single bend over row. So we're just gonna engage the core. Use your balance, using your heels, engage the core. And controlled movement up, controlled movement down. If you're seeing this face for the first time, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. And if you have the space and the time, join in the fun. Switching sides, we're moving to the other side. Double tap on the screen. We're doing the other side. Bend over, engage the core, and pull. You will feel it, you're snatching that waist while working that back and that hand at the same time. Let's go. Let's tone that body. Let's tone that body. Controlled movements up, controlled movements down. Hydrate. It's an antidepressant session. We are distressing. Sorry guys. Oh, this flute does not want to go here. It's October, but we're still feeling cold. How is that? Let's go. Engage your core. So with this one, you're gonna feel it, the back of your legs, your core, your arms. They know. Engage the core so that you don't hit your back. Hello to everyone who just joined. If you're seeing this face for the first time, hi Miss Malaika. Yeah, lunches are best. Yo, Linda, this is not the spring that we all September is understandable, but October, come on. Pull up, jump. 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 Hydrate. We're going to repeat the very same exercise. Evening to everyone who just joined. When I come closer, it becomes dark because the light is just here. Good evening, Africa. In a basket. I think it's my network. I don't think it's my camera. Let me try to clean it again for the 90th time. I don't know. Hope that's better. Heater on. Sure. Just before I started working out, I was sitting in a heater, Johanna. Because what? It is so cold. Remember to engage your core. Whew. It is cold. Imagine, we're still, yes. So for this one, I'm gonna use 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna pull up and jump, up, jump, up, jump, up, jump. Engage that core so that you don't hurt your back. Whew. Engage that core so that you don't hurt your back. Whew. I only miss you when it's... Thanks for the love, Johanna. It's cold, Johanna. It's cold. Christy, it's already the winter was not made sure. Let's tone those arms, those abs. Engage that core. Controlled movements up and down. Guys, do you realize that the year is almost over? Do you realize that? It's very crazy. So now we're gonna have some fun with it, right? We're gonna include a little jump. Down, down, down. Let's go. Engage that core. We are toning up now. Let's jump. Hydrate. This is probably why the flu is not going, because it's cold. Yeah, it's definitely gonna warm me up, Christy. It's coming back, Alice, and it's because we never really had winter, hey? Engage the core. Imagine if it snows in December. That would be cool. If I had a Christmas at a week. My God. Hi to everyone just joined. Give me a high five by smashing the subscribe button. Double tap on your screen to give me a like. Oh, your winter is normally between December and January. Yo, it's still winter, you know. It's cold. Don't scream. Alice, don't scream. But the truth is, it's almost over. So with this one, you're just gonna hold it here. Engage that core. Try to keep your knee at the 90 degrees angle and engage that core. Let's go. 8. Okay, I must actually hold still. My leg is working My abs are working, my arm. Move to the other side. Notice there's a space between my arm and my hip so that the abs are working and the arm is actually working. I'm not relaxing here. It's here. I love you like crazy. Say you'll never let me go. It. The leg is working, my abs, my arm, and mostly the side of my abs. Please double tap on your screen, guys. Give me a like. We're moving into a knee drive. We are building that waist, not building, we are removing the waist, because what waist? Hey, hi Vincent. What? Hammer 10. What's hammer 10? Hi, Sis Lindy. Why are you crying? Engage the core. Engage that core. If you're seeing this face for the first time, guys, please smash the subscribe button. Double tap on your screen to give me a like. Engage that core. March. The hair was very short, guys. We have to admit. So like, this is our dreams and our goals for the year. Still, hi, it. Guys, I really wish I could share my music. Okay. Engage. Smash the subscribe button if you're seeing this face for the first time. Double tap on your screens. Always engage your abs, guys. To me. To kiss. I will love you till the end. I love you like crazy. Promise not to let you go. We're repeating the very same exercise again. Engage that core. You're working your arms, your back, your stomach. I can make your bed run. I can make your bed run. She Michael Jackson, but I'm attracted to her. And now we're murderers because we kill time. I knock her lights out and she still shine. Young money thieves, steal your love and leave. Hydrate around the body. We're still working the arms and the abs. So you're just gonna toss your dumbbell around like this. Just toss it around. Engage that core. Engage that core so that you don't hurt your back. Switch direction. Okay. We young money. Whew. My abs. Hi, children, just joined. Like the camera is not showing nice. It's my network, Vincent. It's very dry and dusty. Okay. Hi, hello. Miss Malaika, you're still here. Thanks, sis. Sunny Bonani, hello. Did you do your 1,000 steps today? Skips? Me, I'm going to remind everyone to work out. Let's play some golf. Engage the core. Engage the core. We're practicing to when we become billionaires, because golf is a billionaire sport. Right? Change sides. I can make your day rock. I can make you. Just finished. Great, hello. Let's pray. Let's play golf. Engage the core. Hydrate. Hi to everyone just joined. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a high five right here by pressing the red button, and don't tap on your screen to give me a like. Ha 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 ha, Johanna. Why? No ways. Why? The devil is a liar. Please go back. I listen, Johnny. Oh, but it's not demon. Alice. We've got demons. Hey, Alice, don't remind me of that man. Where does that man come from, Alice? But that Jimmy live in a demon. Guys, it's really funny how we really need to have a conversation about these things, hey? It's really crazy how useless things get traction. Useless things. But the things that add value to people's lives, sorry guys, the things that actually add value to people's lives, they never really trend. Where is Linda? She must tell us where this guy comes from. So we're just gonna swing our dumbbells. And a little on your legs. We're gonna repeat the very same exercise. Guys, if you just joined and you're seeing this space for the first time, give me a high five by smashing the red button. Thank you. Double tap on your screen to give me a like. Linda, you're supposed to know. Please go into your research, mom, please. Engage that core. We're snatching that waist. Let's go. Engage the core so you work the correct muscles. You're gonna feel it on the sides and a little. We're eating this fat here, this fat. The fat must go. We're gonna swing the dumbbell now. So you're just gonna swing from your waist. Try not to bend your legs too much so that you just work Hydrate. Thank you, Africa in a basket. Nokia 3310. Hi, Jay. Thanks for the love, Miss Malaika. Hello, hello, Christy Pamela. I see you there. We're doing the other side. You need to feel this one on your legs and your glutes, your hands, and obviously the main muscle of the body. More slowly. Hallelujah. Thank you. Hydrate. Hello to everyone who just joined. Double tap on your screens to give me a like. If you're seeing this face for the first time, smash the red button to give me a high five. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's go. So now I'm just gonna push the weight up. Engage the core and push using your heels. Your legs are also getting in some work. Good. Other side, let's go. Your heels as I'm doing, because you need to be using the heels to push up so that you work the entire side. Yes, oh, guys, let me remind you something, right? God is always at work. God is always at work. Ooh. You might not see, but he's always at work in the background. Let's go. Engage that core. Just because you're not seeing the results, it does not mean you're not doing anything. Some results, they come slow. Just like when you exercise, some results take some time to show. So the secret is that you just need to keep going. Whatever it is that you're busy with, just keep going. Keep going. Let's get the likes to 20 likes, guys. We are sitting at 19. Remember to hydrate. We're repeating the very same exercise. We're toning those arms because, baby, we're gonna be wearing sleeveless tops. Sleeveless tops. Engage that core. Ooh. We are going to be wearing sleeveless tops if the weather allows us, because what? So you're going to squat down and you're going to come up and push the weight up. Remember to use your heel to push your body up. Oh my goodness. Oh my greatness. We're gonna move to the other side. And we lambat. Push up using your heels. Hydrate. Oh wait, the network is crazy. Does it? The network is crazy. Hydrate. Hydration is so important when you work out. Let's go. Push up using your heels so that you work the correct muscles. We're going to be jumping the dumbbell. So you're just going to be, right? Just skip from left to right. The other foot is just touching, not landing. If you can just engage the core. I fly. You see the song that's playing right now? And it really lambat. Reminds me of when I got my car. After hiking and struggling for like a year, when I was on my way to fetch the car, I don't know how the taxi driver knew, and it was the first time I heard the song. It was playing from where I got in, like he kept on repeating the song. And we remember that. Let's go. Engage the core. Hallelujah. My God. I see you, Alice. I see you. Thanks for the love. Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna do some good morning. So what you do, you just gotta use your hips to drive your hips back. and use your heels to hold the weight. Engage that core. If you're seeing this space for the first time, smash the subscribe button, double tap on your screen to give me a like. Also, let us know where you're tuning in from. I am live from the southern part of Africa. South Africa, the beautiful South Africa, with warm people. Let us know where you're watching from. We're repeating the good morning again. Smash the subscribe button if you're seeing this face for the first time. Double tap on the screen, guys. We have been sitting on 19 likes for the past 48 minutes. Come on. You guys can do better than that. Huh? Why are you so stingy? Like it. Guys. Why so stingy like man? Come on. And why you stingy like? Like it, man. Like it, go on, cut a phone, have it. We like it. Come on. Come on. Oh, at least like a move, Linda. Like a move, Christy. Like a move. Miss my like. Like a can't. And the way this next is Africa in a basket. Quite like move. Quite like. Double tap, tap. First time I saw like. Oh my god. I feel so good. Mama puta let's go. The only foot that should be working is the one that is flat. The other foot is just supporting the body. Engage the core. Use your heel to push up. Let's go. You should be feeling your entire back of your foot. We're gonna repeat the very same exercise on the other leg. Guys, toned legs, I must. Kore lahana ka dilay ne. Ele na mara snacks yo. Other foot. This foot is just supporting. The one that's working is the other side. Sorry guys, I'm playing my nose. So right now I'm just gonna be tapping the dumbbell with your toes. The more you go back, the more you're gonna work the stomach. The more you lean forward, the more you work your legs. So let's work the core. Oh my goodness. Hello to everyone who just joined. If you're seeing this face for the first time, smash the subscribe button. We're repeating the very same exercise. Let's go. You can also include the hands if you want to intensify it. But remember to engage the core. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh, oh. Oh guys, next up, just gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump too high because this mat has a tendency of slipping. I need to get a proper mat. Engage the core. We're done working out. We are gonna stretch. Good night, good night. See you tomorrow. I'm hoping to catch everyone's vlogs tomorrow. Oh, because it's been hectic. I'm just gonna catch my breath and I'm gonna stretch. Guys, you don't wanna give me a like, one last like. Can't matter why. You know, before time I can pop it out like a moon. We're gonna stretch. I'm just trying to catch my breath. Everyone is saying good night to Dineo. We're gonna cool down. We cool up, if there's such a thing, and we cool down. Okay, it's called warming up. Yes. Guys, how's your day? Oh Baba, ngiyabonga. Baba, ngiyabonga. Whew. I'm going to always stretch the ankles. Lona alaze lona langidlula. Hey, hey. Oh Baba, ngiyabonga. Oh Baba, ngiyabonga. Nangi inhliziyo yami sengiyavuma ngithi sindise wami ngizokuthemba njalo ngise semhlabeni mina ngizo hey ngothando. Oh Baba, oh Baba, ngiyabonga. Nangi inhliziyo yami. Let's stretch our hip flexors. Hey. Oh. You can put the knee down. You can feel the stretch on the side and a little on the back, your lower back. That's where you want to feel the stretch. Let's do the other side. Oh, Baba. Baba, ngiyabonga. Nangi inhliziyo yami sengiyavuma ngithi sindise wami. Remember to breathe. Baba, ngiyabonga. Oh, hi, Mohari. Last time when I checked, everyone was quiet. Sorry. Sorry, Mohari. Yo, Mohari, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like, finished. Mohari, please take this like 220. We've been sitting on 19 for the whole 90 years. But I'm here now. Everyone was quiet, so I figured I must just mind my business. Thank you so much, Mohari, for joining. Ish. This October is gonna be hectic, guys. Yo. What? I'm telling you. Come hello, 90 years. Thank you, Mohad, for saving the crew. We've been stuck on 90 for like, I mean, on 19 for a whole decade. Not a problem, Mohad. Mina, I understand. I think I've been a cabbage this week because, yo, it's hectic for me as well. This week has been crazy. No any other. Hey. This, AM to you. You even forgot to like Mohadi. Can you imagine what's that, man? You're singing along, Kamelo. Yo, God is good, man. Yeah, no, at least people must rest when they're tired. And sometimes it's not even about like being tired, like we also have like real lives, like life. There's work, there's business. It gets hectic sometimes. Yeah, Mohari. Also, ish. Who yesterday, she said the best way to tackle this vlogtober thing is just to watch people's vlogs as they happen, you know, like just make sure that you catch up before the end of the day so that tomorrow you don't have like a backlog. Yo, Mohadi. Eh, eh. Eh. You love me so much. Eh. Excess love, Jesus, you love me so much. Eh. Oh, guys, we've come to the end of this live. Yo, you've got a new auntie. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That alone is. Oh, ish. That alone is. Mm-mm. What happened to the old auntie Mahadi? Epa, give me. Ingakho. Ngicula. Eh. Ihlabele. Wangiphakamisa. Yo, wait, that's not a big girlfriend. Hey, Mahadi, you auntie naye. Hey, I think there's always stories there. But bent is something else. Like, why is Like sometimes you really wonder with you, but yeah, let me not comment. But guys, remember, imagine we're having flu in October. Flu ka October. How, guys? We miss you too, Mkhadi. Alice, we've come to the end of this live session. Ooh. No, it's good. Mkhadi, like, just believe her. Take her story because you don't want to. Guys, if someone does not want to work, they just don't want to work for you, and you can't force them to work. You can't force them. Even calling the sister was not necessary, Mkhadi, because if someone does not want to work, they don't want to work. I don't know if you get me. Some things, guys, they really need you to be passionate about the job. So if a person just does not want to work, I'm sorry for the bad lighting, guys. I'm like directly under the light, so I'm a bit. I can imagine the headache. People are not honest, guys. You know, when people don't want to work, they don't want to work, especially when it comes to kids, né? Like when a person starts making excuses, just excuse them, because at the end of the day, you want your kids and your home to be safe. Like you don't want a person who's just coming to work for the sake of it. Yes, the person is coming for work, but there has to be some sense of commitment and some love in whatever that you're doing, you know. Yeah, Muhadi, some things they just need you to be able to make such decisions because it's not gonna work. And the thing with if you are okay, sometimes if you are too understanding as an employer, people are gonna play on top of your head. And it's unfortunate because even if you are a soft person, you're gonna end up being a mean person because of the experience. Yeah, you can't just be understanding. You're gonna be understanding for a certain period of time. Where that at least me after this, I'm gonna switch on the heater while I wait for while I wait for my water. It's cold, like it's cold. It's cold. Hi Peace, how are you? Thank you for the love. Thank you for stopping by. You end up being, when I was starting my business, and I used to hear stories about successful people, like this person is mean, they're mean to their employers, to their employees, and this and that and that. Until the more I stayed in business, the more I understood why people and employers become mean to employees. It's because when you are too soft, nothing works. Nothing works. People are just gonna play on your head. I am also well, Peace. No problem. Thank you for liking. Thank you so much for liking. Miss Malaika saying hi. Mahadi saying hi to Peace. So yeah, Mahadi. Hey, these things of helpers and nannies, it's a challenge. Hi, so everyone who just joined. We are done working out. You are very late. 100% Gamhelo. The softer you are, the comfortable they get. I don't understand. Like it's so difficult to have a warm and kind relationship with employees. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very, very like what's that word? There's a certain quote. What does it say? It says what breeds contempt. I don't know if you guys, what's that word? But what it means is that the more comfortable people are with you, the more they start to disrespect you, and we don't want that. At the end of the day, there should be that employer-employee relationship. Soft never works, especially if you're an employer. You need to have that devil side of you somehow, so that people actually listen and take you seriously. Mukhadi, you're too soft. But I understand where you're coming from. But at some point you're gonna get tired, and now you won't even ask for second opinions. You're just gonna start firing people because now this is experience for you. People are just gonna play on top of your head. They're gonna start playing on top of your head, and let me sit down and let's talk about this. Let's make Mukhadi our case study. Mukhadi, we're making Mukhadi our case study. Mukhadi's situation is our case study for today. Should employers be friendly with employees? Hi, Jackson. How are you? Thank you for being here. Double tap on the screen and subscribe. We're talking about employers and employees. We just finished talking out, Jackson. Where are you tuning in from? Looks like you're in South Africa. Hi, Opopai Mukhadi. Baby girl. Black Barbie. It's getting out of hand. Come on, it's getting out of hand. Sometimes being honest is as much as sometimes maybe the person won't understand, but sometimes being honest is so important. The truth shall set you free, always. The truth shall always set you free. Pictures. You see, when a person wants to overprove, pictures for what? Who said, did you ask for pictures? When a person wants to prove too much, you must just know right there. Konto offla. Who said you want pictures? Oh my God. Oh, Jack. How are you? Oh my goodness. How are you guys? This guy, I used to go to TUT with him. Oh my goodness. Please subscribe. Have you subscribed? Have you liked? You are now an employer. And how was that shift? Let me tell you a story about where I was employed, right? I was once employed, and this other time I handed in my resignation. I'm just gonna I handed in my resignation, and on the resignation, I stated that I wanna serve the 30 days, which they said I must serve in the contract, right? Because that's what the contract says. And when I went to work the following day, they said I'm not allowed to get in the office. I was like, what? I was hurt actually. I was hurt, and I didn't understand why they would not want me to get in the office because I'm after 30 days, right? I was hurt. Why? Why are they so being so mean? And it was a private company, not a government institution. But now, because I'm an employer, let me tell you, and empathy and kindness is the way. Hey, Jackson. It depends. It depends. Okay, let me finish the story. Now that I'm an employer, I understand why they didn't want me back in their premises. Is because in most cases, guys, when a person is done with the company, they're gonna start messing up. That's from my experience. they start stealing, they start gossiping, they just become distract, like what's that word? But distract. Now they become this, like they don't even perform, you know, they don't even perform. So now that I'm an employer, I understood why they were not allowing me, because they were scared that I was gonna be distractful. And why is this word running away from me? But you guys get it. They were scared I was gonna steal, because it was so easy to steal from the company as well. When a person is done, they're just done. So I only understood after I became an employer, which why they didn't let me in back. I really understood. Back then I didn't understand, but now I was like, that was a good move. Not that I was gonna be whatever they thought, but I understand. Mm. Yeah, it's understandable, Mukhadi, because it's a very sensitive. They should be a, a they should be clear, like it should be clear that you are an employee and I am an employer. Like they must never mix. I can't be A friend of mine once had this helper, and I think it was the first time she was hiring someone. They were so close with the helper, like they were so close. They would watch movies together, and I told her, "Hey, when stop watching movies with your helper. Your helper is your helper. At the end of the day, your helper is your employee. You know." And it got to a point where they were like friends. They would go out to eat. Okay, I'm not saying that's bad, but like those friendly outings with your helper. And I warned her that that is not a great move. Like it's work. There should just be a work relationship. No matter how tempted you feel, if you want this thing to last and work for a long time, there should be like clear. Okay, you are an employer and you are an employee. If you want this to work, otherwise it's not gonna work. Guess what? The helper started becoming too comfortable, and she just dropped the lady because this is home. I can do whatever that I want. If I tell you that my child is sick, that's another thing. When you become too comfortable with your employees, they start becoming too comfortable and they expect you to understand each and every situation, right? So let's say Mohadi is my helper. Mohadi is my helper and we become friends. Mohadi will start telling me everything about whatever is happening in her home, right? My husband did this, my kids did this. Now we are forming a bond or a close relationship. So one day when Mohadi's husband is sick, or when the child is sick of whatever reason, I need to understand that Mohadi's husband is sick. And sometimes the husband is not even that sick to a point where you don't even come to work. But because we are friends, I'm supposed to understand. Where else, if there's a clear distinction between employer and employee, they will even think twice before calling you to tell you about the petty things, right? They will become frightened. They'll just come to work even when they know that, okay, yes, in actually, I don't know if you guys get me. Employees just become too comfortable sometimes. That's the problem, Mohaj. What do you do in such a case? Like there should be, it should be clear. And also the off days. What are the off days? And are you gonna pay for the days when she does not rock up? How do you handle that? Yeah, no, don't make employees your friends, guys. Me, guys, I'm talking from experience. Don't make employees your friend. This might sound harsh, but like we're not saying don't be compassionate. We're not saying don't have a relationship, but the relationship should strictly be between employer and employee, right? Obviously, your employee should be able to come and talk to you, because somehow when the employee is not well, the wellness of the employee is also important. But it should not be to a point where you're going to be sitting for 30 minutes now discussing the child's sickness or whatever is happening at home. Mm-mm. No, it's harsh, but it's true. It's very harsh, but it's true. Ooh. Jackson, do you want my honest opinion or? Okay, Jackson, to be honest, it for me personally, it depends on the stage of your business. Where are you in business? You know, if you just started, and also people are not the same. So what works for me might not work for you. But if your business just started, like just refrain from hiring family members. Just refrain. Unless you know that okay, this person is hardworking, this person knows how to separate work and family. Because the next thing the person is gonna want to go home for like 2 weeks because there's a funeral. I'm not saying ish guys, I know that I'm gonna sound like I'm harsh, but like the person is gonna want to go home for like 2 weeks because there's a funeral. Where else if they were employed by the government or if they were employed by another person, they wouldn't do such. They were just gonna take the days that's necessary for whatever that's necessary. But because now you are family, you understand whoever died is also your family, and now you understand. Refrain from hiring family at this early stages, Jackson. I feel that you need to employ family when the family member is not gonna directly report to you. So you're gonna have like a manager who's gonna be managing the employees and your family members being part of the people that are being managed. I don't know if that makes sense. Mm. Mm. You see, Mahadi, at least you've got a turnaround strategy and you've got something in place. But also, you know, ish, kids are very sensitive. Mohadi family. Mm-mm. I feel like family, and it's crazy because um I don't like mentioning the color, but these people, you know, the other people, they work closely with their families, and I think it's because of the way their businesses are built. You know, it's because they understand that building a business is a family legacy. But with us, the black people, if I can put it, we don't really understand legacy. We just want to come here and work and get paid, and you need to understand all our problems because when you're part of family. Hi, says Christina. How are you? Says Christina, we are talking about the relationship between employer and employee. Since you are also an employer, what's your take? Should we employ family members? What is your take about employing family members? Miss Malaika is still here. Where is Jackson? Jackson, come back and tell us. Are you planning to employ family members? But hey, guys, personally, from my experience, it's not a good idea. Especially when you're starting. Try to hire a family member when you have, and it's crazy because that like the structure of a business, you should be able to work with your family because like Christina, are you speaking from experience or you're just saying what is your experience? You know, these are the times where I actually wish there was like a voice note where people can actually record themselves and we listen because you know typing is very limiting. Typing is very limiting. But yeah, ish. My aunt used to be my babysitter. And then, hey, Alice, what happened? And the thing is, you expect the relationship to go so well because, like, you are family, like, you, but we never really think about it that far. Uti, we are human, so we are gonna have disagreements, and how is that gonna turn out? And the thing again with family members is that whatever that happens here, you know, it's not gonna end here. You know what, strangers, ne? Whatever that happens in the business, whether it's unfavorable or whatever, it's gonna stay. Okay, even if they talk, they're gonna be talking to their own people. But if you hire a family member and things do not go well, your whole family now is gonna know. Your whole family now is gonna know that, oh, our salaries are late this month. Oh my god. Save yourself. Mm-mm. How did it go, Alice? And Christina, let us know, how was your experience with hiring family members? OJ, where are you right now? What business are you into if you're still here? Mm, yeah, yeah, Alice, exact. You can't even reprimand them. Like it's like the it's like they forget that they're here to actually work. Like, hello, you are here to work. You're not doing me a favor. I'm paying you. Like this is a win-win situation right here. Mm-mm. I've never had a family member, but I have a feeling that they won't be serious at the same. I will feel bad and say this space could be filled by so and so. Alice, please do a story time. Tell us about it. Ah, guys, mm-mm. It's a very tricky one. Tricky. I have a liquor store and I've been tempted to have him. Nah, still, Jackson, for now, like I don't know how your structure is, but for now, just pause on it. Unless you know, Guti, you know that those people, guys, who I'm not I have had good experiences with some family members, you know. So it also needs to be said that not everyone is the same. But generally, like 90% of the time, the experience is just the same. And there are those 20% because I had a family member who once worked for me. And the reason why they left is because they actually found employment. Um, they actually find a job for what they actually studied for. Like it was just a normal, you know, separation. Like there was no fight, no tension, no nothing. So I'm not gonna say like all people are the same, but 90% of the time, it just never ends well. It never ends well. How's the liquor store doing, Jason? OJ. Mm. Yo, Christina. Yo. That's my thing as well. Like the whatever, if you guys have a misunderstanding, it does not end here within the company structure. Now your uncle is gonna be calling you tomorrow asking you how precious, what's happening, why, you know, now it becomes a family issue. Now you're attending family meetings for your business. Like, how did we even get here? Like, sorry. How did we even get here? Mm-mm, mm-mm. You don't want to open, and it's a very sensitive, you know, family relationship is very sensitive, like, and the relationship, if it goes sour, it's very difficult to mend because we don't choose our families. And these are people that you're gonna be with your whole life, and it's not by choice, it's by blood. So it's very tricky. You need to be very matured in order for you to handle a family member who's working for you. You need to be very mature. Mm. Yeah, yeah, true. Christina, it's not all of them. It's not all like we've had good experiences, but majority of the time, hey, drama, oh, guys, drama. Ooh, wee. Imagine being called for a family meeting for something that's happening in your business. Now you need to be explaining to your aunts and your uncles about what's happening in the business. Yo, where else when it's a stranger or from someone from outside, when the mother calls, you'll be like, Mama Gonje, why should I be accountable to you? I'm only hiring your child, not you. So I don't understand why you even have my number. Why are you even calling me with regards to work? I have not hired you. I've hired your child, not you. So when it's your uncle that you trust, that you respect, you can't tell them that shit. When your uncle calls, you can't say no, Didi. You can't say no, Didi. I'm not coming. They don't mix. They don't mix. They don't mix. And even friends, you don't hire your friends you don't hire your friends as well. Like come here, you're still here. You don't say, you can't say no, Didi. You gotta go. When Didi asks you to come to party, you gotta go. You can't say no. Yeah, guys. So I don't know, but people are not the same. I've had good experiences with family. I have, but I've also had bad. Just like I've had with like people generally. Like, to be honest, even people generally, like, I think it's just the nature of people, you know. Um, ish, but what I wanted to say is actually very sensitive, and especially right now in South Africa. So I don't want to catch smoke. I wanted to talk about that thing that they cancel DJs in for, but it might not be a good topic right now. But like, at some point, we really need to talk about it. As employers, we really need to talk about employing South Africans as compared to employing our brothers and sisters from our neighboring countries. You guys are talking about aunts and uncles. I'm talking about your life partner and kids. I feel like that would be a safe space. Okay, you see, if yeah, Jackson, if you and your partner have the very same vision, yeah, no, go ahead. If you and your partner have the very same vision, because I know of situations where the vision is not the same, and you're gonna, oh, it's very tricky working with your partner. It's also very tricky. It's very, very tricky unless you guys have the very same vision, and in that case, you must make them your partner, not your employee. Yo, Jackson, ish. And that's the best way to build a successful business, sticking together. But we just can't. I don't know why. We just can't. No, your kids were not even gonna talk about it. Those ones are forced. Your partner, as long as your partner, you guys are having the very same vision. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, Indians and Jews, they stick together. They know how to make it work. And at some point, Africans knew how to make it work. I don't know what went wrong. Like, there's something that happened to us Africans mentally that has, I don't know, guys. I really don't understand what happened to Africans to make us think the way that we do. But like, something happened. Something happened that changed everything. That changed everything. And I don't understand how we are gonna mend that. I really don't understand how we're gonna fix it, because it's all in here. Africans just can't work together. It's all here. It's all in the mind. I don't know how we're gonna reprogram. It's like Okara Motoka Fika and delete all our minds, and reprogram us in a certain way, because there's a lot that's happening that we need to talk about. And like, just like with this thing of women against women, right? That thing, it's alive. As much as, to be honest, women have helped me a lot in terms of my business. I won't even lie. Majority of the time, women help me. But also, majority of the time, there are times where women sabotage me, you know? So, and for no particular reason. And you're like, but like, what have I even done to you? Why are we even, why, you know? It's like, yeah, there's a lot that we really need to talk about. Like, it's like we can call a joint meeting. We call everyone from Cape Town, from Cape to Cairo, and we sit together as Africans and say, guys, let's have this discussion. What the F is happening to us and how do we actually move forward? Because this that we're doing right now is not benefiting anyone. It is not benefiting us in any way. And if we were to come together as a collective and have one focus and one vision, and we would bypass everyone by far. My phone went dead, wasn't aware the battery was exhausted. Okay, so Lindy, no problem, no problem. Yes, Alice, tricky. Tricky. Cecily, we were talking about employee, employer, and then we moved to, yeah, we're actually talking about employee, employer. You guys are quiet. I think we need to end this live stream. But yeah, it's tricky, guys. These things of Africa, what's happening to Africa and Africans, it's sad. It's very sad. And I don't know how we're gonna amend. I don't know how we're gonna fix it. But it's very sad. This thing of women versus women. Like there's a lot of things that we really need to talk about as a collective. Like Ukara, we can chase everyone else out of the country and have a meeting, a joint sitting to say, guys, what the hell are we doing? Kiddos, when you just come here, I'm sure you just woke up from your nap and you say Entega 11. I'll try, kiddos. Jackson, the Indians mastered and they are groomed at an early age. Yes, but as Africans, we would start business together, partnership along the way. Conflicts escalate. I don't know where. You know what happened. My analysis, Christina. You know the Africans. I think one of the things that happened to Africans is the education system. The education system and employment as well, if I can put it like that. That's when the family structure of Africans was, separated and shaken. Because with Indians and all the other cultures, when you start a business, and just like with white people as well, when you start a business, their kids are growing up in the business already. So by the time a child is 10 years old, they know how to actually run the business, as much as they don't really know what's happening, but they know how to run a business. But with us, we don't even have businesses. We tell our kids that education is the key. It's like, okay, I'm missing comments. Yeah, no, Christina, it's like, when you grow up within a particular structure, it's very easy. Like this, that's all you know. When your kids, right now, says Christina, your kids are growing up inside your business. The only thing that they know is business, right? Don't tell them to go to school. And even if they go to school, they need to come back and contribute to the family. Whatever that they need to study needs to be to come back and contribute to the family. I can't be, let's say, okay, I'm an accountant, and I tell my child that when you need to be a doctor. Okay, so who's gonna carry the legacy forward? Do you understand? So that's where we go wrong. We chase our kids away from whatever that we're building. So every time we need to restart. That's why I'm saying that the education system is one of the biggest problems that Africans have. Because when I get educated, the degrees are mine. I go to work for a particular government. Successfully, I become a director or I become whatever. When I die with everything. The only thing that I leave for my kids is the pension fund. But I can't take my degree and give it to my daughter and say, okay, my daughter, go and use this. That's the problem. The education system is the problem. Employment is the problem. Like, I don't wanna talk about these things actually on lives. Yes, Christina, Ubuntu is the way forward. Like Ubuntu, Africans used to have a very strong culture. We used to be so united, man. We used to be so united. It's like we're born by one woman. True. True, Sis Lindy. Hi, Tato. How are you, Tato? Please like and subscribe to my channel, Tato. We're talking about employers, employees, and right now we're talking about Africans, Africans, nje. We're talking about a lot of things. No was here when you started exercising. Then left, needed to attend something, but when I got back, I could tell that the topic is hot and I'm enjoying it. Okay, welcome back, kiddos. Not a problem, sis. I know you came back. You are here, kiddos. I saw you and I said hello, man. Speaking of having one vision, I feel like we should try our best to spend most of our earnings in the same community we work in. Our communities are leaking out so much money. Ooh, Jackson, you are touching on very important things that okay. Have you realized when you go to an Indian shop, right? And let's say you want a a case for your phone. If they don't have the case, they're not gonna say we don't have the case. They are gonna run to another Indian shop to get you the case. They're not gonna say go to that Indian shop, that guy probably has it. They are gonna say stand here, I'll be back. They're gonna come, they're gonna run to the other shop and get you the case. Why? Because they know the importance of circulating the money within themselves. Do you understand? So it's very important to circulate the money within our own communities. The very first priority when you are having money that you want to spend, you need to spend within the place that you are staying. Search for another black person who's doing the very same thing, or who you would want to support, if I can put it like that. Support them, and if that black business disappoints you, it does not mean all the black businesses are going to disappoint you. Search for another one. And while I'm touching on this point, we are so patient with these big retailers when they disappoint us, but we have little to no patience when a black business disappoints us. This is also a problem, and it's all in the mind. Once a black business disappoints you, want to run to social media, you want to take screenshots, but McDonald's is going to get your order wrong for like 10 times and you're going to keep getting back. Why? What's wrong with us? Like, yes, I don't like, guys, I don't want to like yo, wait, Makaro saying hi to Cecily, Indy, Christina, and Jackson. Yeah, Alice, no, Makaro was here. I saw her. Imagine going to school and come back and work retail. Tato, that's gonna happen. Because we have been told that go to school in order for, when you pass matrix, employers are gonna be fighting for you. Where? When you pass matric, employers are gonna be fighting for you. Where? We make money from our kasi and go spend most of it in town. And spend most of it in town. How is our community going to grow? It's not gonna grow. From who's gonna come from wherever and come and invest in your community if you are not investing in your community? Who? Hey, kiddos and Jackson. Sis Christina, I see you. Yeah, we trend like nobody's. Yo, kiddos, you will trend when you disappoint a customer. Just one mistake, you're gonna trend the whole week. But McDonald's, you will never see McDonald's trending. It's a problem. We are lazy. We'll open a business, chiki, the shop is closed. Ish, come here. I actually wanted to make a video about that thing. Sometimes it can be laziness because we don't understand this thing of delayed gratification, right? We don't know how to keep our money and make our money work for us. When you start a business and when the business is going well, we are so quick to wanna look like we are successful, right? We don't invest back into the business. So we don't lack the patience to actually grow and invest back in the business and actually understanding the business cycle, how business works. when things are not doing well, like when things are not going well in the business, it does not mean it's the end of the business. It's a business cycle. That's how it is. Like things fluctuate in business. I actually wanted to make a video about the business cycle so that we stop stressing so much about when things are not doing well, because it is a business cycle. That's how things are, you know. So I'll make a video about that, Kamohelo, because we need to have patience and understand the business cycle and how it works. And sometimes the business is not doing well because I made a video about that as well, about we don't have passion. When you're not passionate about something, guys, you're not going to be patient with it. You If you're not making money, you're not going to be patient if you don't have passion. If you don't have passion, you're not going to be patient. Okay, so Lindy, good night, good night, good night. Good night, sis Lindy. Yeah, 8 kilos, it's a problem. It's a problem. Alice, Alice is at work, so you can't say good night, Alice. When are you gonna sleep? You're gonna live here when I leave, when I end this life. Okay, guys, I wanna end this life really. Okay, let me just wait it for it to reach 2 hours. Yeah, so what else do you want us to talk about, guys? But yeah, we really need to understand the business cycle as business people. Just because you are going through a rough time does not mean the business is dying. It's just part of the cycle of business. Like that's how business works. But guys, please do support your local businesses. Um, Support them and genuinely support them. Like, don't just support them because you're doing them a favor. These people are in business, and you know, don't go and ask for discounts unnecessarily. You know, you can ask for a discount if you're buying like in bulk, but if you're gonna be buying like 2 items from me and you want a discount, guys, ay, wait. Okay, Mohadi, good night. Apparently, Tupperware is closing down. I have not really investigated that, Kado. I really wonder what happened there. Yeah, I also heard that, and I also saw that they do have a major like 40% sale. I wonder what happened. I need to look into it. Mohad, how can you pass out when you are the one who introduced this topic, guys? Finding Mohadi deserves a fine. Mohad, you are the one who introduced this topic. We are talking about this because of you, and then you pass out. Imagine 2 hours we're speaking about employer and employee, and you are passed out. Thanks, Mohadi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But they should keep their service and products up to standard. The support word makes people feel lazy and entitled. No, no, don't support them. Maybe support is not a good, it's not a good word. Um, buy, buy black. Don't support it. Buy black, if that makes sense, Jackson. And I don't think this entitled. I don't think it works, guys. You know, black businesses have it hard. We are not entitled to. We are totally like entitled is the last thing. We are black businesses have it black business have it really really hard. I don't think there are black people who feel entitled unless you know, maybe when you are tendering and you've got connections and you know the right people, I think that's when you're gonna be entitled. But generally, mm, I don't think so, Jackson. And the products and the service standard, they need to be high really, because if your customers are not happy about a certain thing or product, they're not gonna come back. Like that's just how it is. And it's sad when they don't come back to tell you that, okay, Precious, I'm not happy about this and this and this and this and this. You know, I really appreciate it when people come back to me and come and complain, because I know that, okay, I've got a chance to rectify the mistake and actually retain this customer, you know. But some people don't even come back to tell you that they're not happy with your product. They just vanish, and very, very bad for business, because repeat business is very important. They don't come back, and it's worse because they don't come back and tell you that they're not happy, but they're gonna be telling other people that you're precious, you're precious, you're precious. So it's very sad when people just vanish and don't give you feedback. So that's why it's so important to ask feedback from your customers. Are you happy? What could I have done better in order for you to make the experience better? Ask for feedback. I'm not sure if it's a South African company, Kiddos Tupperware. I'm not sure. Kamuhelo, you are here when Kamuhelo. Mukhali introduces the topic and then she passes out. She needs to be fined. Makado, she needs to be fined. I know she's tired, but she needs to be fined. It filed for bankruptcy. I wonder why. I wonder what happened. Are the things not moving? Competition is tough. Are the prices so high? I really wonder. Yeah, I'm also interested now, kiddos. Good night, precious. Keep up the good work. I love your consistency. Thank you, OJ. Thank you so much. All the best with your business. Let it multiply, Don't have a close relationship with the employees. All the things that we spoke about today. You know what to do. Good night, Mahadi. Guys, let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep, man. I think we spoke about a lot of things today. Yeah. Hello is saying good night to Mahadi. Let's go to sleep. Some of us still need to do some work. Royal Opinion saying, Mukhadi, you look like my sister's daughter. I wonder. A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. I feel like they stayed, and I feel like Tupperware stayed on the stage too long. But also, Jackson, like, we are building businesses that are gonna outlive us, right? So it's important for a company to stay long. But the thing is, just like with Nokia, you need to improvise. When things change, you need to change with the times. If you want to remain, what's the word? If you want to be relevant for a long time, you need to keep changing with the times. So if you don't change with the times, you're gonna become irrelevant, just like Nokia. So I believe that a good dancer will stay on stage for a very long time if they get the things, if they do the things right at the right time. But if you're gonna be a dancer on stage and you are still dancing kwasa kwasa, honey, kwasa kwasa, last time I saw someone dancing kwasa kwasa was how many years back? But if you're gonna be changing the dance moves, just like, who's that? Why am I forgetting his name? He keeps changing with the times. The genre, he's a singer, he's a DJ or whatever. He keeps changing with the times. Now that Amapiano is in, he's there doing Amapiano, because it's important to become relevant if you want to keep making money. If next year there's something else coming in, you need to move with the times if you want to keep making money. You need to stay relevant, because you can't keep doing something that you are doing 10 years ago right now with AMA 2000. It's not gonna work. OJ, you just had to go and sleep. This is a sign. You need to just go. But you can't dance Ipani Hop now, OJ. Like even Ngao Tempel, it's outdated now. You can't dance Ngao Tempel right now. It's outdated. If you wanna keep making money, if you wanna be relevant, You need to keep changing with the times, especially if you want to make money. Yeah, if this is just a passion product, a passion project, you can just dance and go tempela forever. But like you're gonna see a huge decline in the money and in your audience. So you constantly need to be moving. Like right now, guys, everything is just moving towards technology. So we need to implement technology as soon as we possibly can in our businesses. If you are not moving towards technology space, your business is dying. Like if you are not create content, guys, become a content creator. Right now, that's where the money is. Like invest in good technological equipment for your business. Invest in technology, guys. If you wanna keep making money and if you wanna be relevant, move with the times. Bye, Preshke. Litsepanke. Totally busy. Thank you. I really enjoyed. Great topic. Okay. Bye bye. This is Christina. Thank you so much for stopping by. We will see you tomorrow. Okay, 1 minute to go, a few seconds to go. 2 hours, we're gonna end this live because you imagine I've exercised, I've had a TED talk. How long can a person stay on a live? Kiddos, he's sleeping. Long time. Today I made sure because I had to work out. If I don't put him to sleep, it's a problem. I can't do anything. I can't even work. So right now I'm just gonna take a bath and there's a few things that I need to do before I sleep so that tomorrow is not so hectic. But tomorrow is gonna be a hectic day as well. Sure. Guys. But we are not complaining. We are so grateful for business. Guys, let's start sending in our goodbyes. 2 hours is a very long time to be on live for me. Yeah, I wanna try to work so that tomorrow I don't have like I've got a list of things that I need to do. Should I show you? Mm-mm. Let me not show you. But there's a lot of things that I need to do before I sleep. Bye, Kamahelo. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Remember to do the 1,000 skips tomorrow because we are fit. Kado Sabelo was on my live in the afternoon. Ooh, Sabelo, Kaja Sabelo is your workmate, ne? Alice. Alice, hey, Alice, how are you live in the afternoon and coming to work at night? Like, don't you get tired? Yes, definitely, Kamuhelo. Good night. Good night, sister. Yo, Mina, I miss your life. My week is just hectic. I'm having a very hectic week. Guys, let's send in our good nights and go to rest. Tomorrow is another business day. We spoke about a lot of things. Otherwise, I'm gonna end this live stream. And then you guys are gonna think that it's snacks and I'm not snacks. Like we gotta go. When we gotta go, we gotta go. Yes, good night, everyone. I see people are leaving. Good night. Yeah. Alice, it's not every day. It's not every day. It's not every day, Alice. Okay, I think I got a call. I don't remember something from my friend. Yeah, so we I'm gonna get kiddos. Nkampembe. Yeah. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Okay, good night, kiddos. Good night. Good night. For what? For this one, Alice. You want for this life? Or what are you talking about, Alice? Yeah. And I'm getting cold now because my body has cooled down. Yeah, yo, Alice. Korwezi again, go hectic. We also want to be monetized. Yeah, Ash, I'm hungry. I want to make some food and start working, and probably gonna bath before I eat. Mm. Yeah, we multitask a lot, Alice. A lot. Yo, a lot. Hey, Alice. Yo. You know, Mina, if it was up to me, I would try to go live like twice in a day and also upload a video. Like, if it was up to me, if like I was living in a perfect world, I would upload a video every day. I would go live twice a day. I would post on that community thing every day. But yo, I was hoping I was gonna jump into this Vlogtober thing, but I only uploaded like one video. Can you imagine, like, one video ever since this Vlogtober thing started? So I'm just gonna upload whenever I can. Yeah, I've joined Vlogtober, but I'm just gonna upload it whenever I can because I'm not gonna like push myself to do it every day because I see with it. Yo, Alice, yo, I. I'm telling you, if it was up to me, yo, guys, every day, consistently, I wanna try, but like, oh, the way my life is set up right now, and I don't know how. Like right now, I was so sure that this is what, like, I was so sure that this is gonna be possible. I was so sure, that was my plan. I was so sure, but somehow suddenly work just took a major 360, like like you know what major is, like major 360, like what. Mm-mm. You have to, Alice, you have to get it before December, especially because you're monetized. Like, when you're monetized, I think it's like you actually have the motivation, only motivation, you post every day, because you're monetized. Now you know what you're doing. And like as Tina, we're still working towards the minimum requirements. So okay guys, I'm gonna end this live stream right now. I'm getting tired, I'm getting sleepy. Ish. Ish. At least it was successful. At least it was successful, yo. Because sometimes coming to these lives and the results are like, ish, yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, we force. Even tomorrow, I just force force because ish. Guys, let's sleep. Okay, meditation was good. Oh, nice, nice. And for how long was it? I need to replay it. I need to. Oh, there's a lot of things that I need to catch up on. You know, this Vlogtober thing, it's driving me crazy. I used to try to be present on everyone's premieres, ne? Right now, yo, I'm not coping. I'm not coping. Mm-mm. It's too much. Like if you were to focus on these premieres like the whole day, whether you'll be busy on the phone and not be productive, and like, girl, and what about the real life? Okay, good night, Alice. Let's work. Okay, okay. No, let's work, Alice. I know you're at work. I'm also gonna work here. We will see each other tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.